Alrighty, welcome back to some polyseum content. Except that this is probably one of the stupidest decisions that I've ever made in my life. I decided to play at 2 a.m. and I originally didn't want to do it at first, obviously because at 2 a.m. But I had a hard time sleeping that night, and I was like, well, let's just be productive and play some Polytopia. So we're gonna go over the Polyseum that I played in at 2 a.m. The first round, I kind of had a bye. Not really. My opponent entered the game, but he didn't do anything and just timed out. So this is game number 2 against XTCC. It wasn't very good, but we'll replay the game. Playing on lakes, so 2 villages nearby. The normal. So yeah, hunting, just doing the thing, upgrade. Just stick to our perspective here. Sweet. All right. Lighthouse spawn is nice. One village should be there. So yeah, we found a village here, which means the other village is probably over here because there can't be a village right here. So really easy to figure that out. And I go get riding, and I get riding because I can go get this right here and grab myself a population. If I want to, I can go and just road up to upgrade my capital, or I can go get organization later on, also to upgrade my capital. I go and grab an explorer just to kind of see if I can find him at all. Terrible explorer, except that I do see the ruins and the mountain land over here. Lots of water. So I'm thinking, is fishing an option? But grab the lighthouse. Yeah, just expanding things. I get organization. I just thought that would be a good idea, just so I can upgrade things better. There's so much fruit here. I can get roads later, and I can also just upgrade my capital. So works out. I think I get an explorer here. Yeah, just so I can actually find him. Maybe get some meeting stars. There he is, right there. I see one of his cities, so I don't find his capital yet. I'm assuming his capital is right here, and he only has these 2 cities. And yeah, I get roads, because I can challenge this village. So I go do that, and he actually just resigns right there. So really easy game. Yeah, that was technically game 2. Alright, so game 3, this is the semifinals. This is against Harut Chai. He is ranked higher than me, so he got to go first, and he got to host. I got a lighthouse spawn. Looks like I got some pretty good spawn RNG here. My 2 villages, there's 3 different places. It's gonna be over here, over here, over here. I decided to go over here. Now seeing this was nice because now I know my other village is gonna be right here, most likely. I also go and grab the lighthouse because this organization will upgrade my capital. And immediately I'm like, okay, this is great. I have phenomenal resources. Could not ask for anything better for these resources here. I go grab the explorer, see a ruins. A lot of villages, another ruins. So I see so many villages on the board right now, and I'm thinking, okay, he's probably on the south side or the west side. Maybe in the middle somewhere, could be. But I need to go and just get riders and just expand as quickly as possible. So we go and capture. I don't think I take an explorer here because I don't need to. I kind of have an assumption that it's going to be over here. Now I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I have a ruins right here. I also have this village. Doesn't seem like he's going to challenge me, but even if he does, I could get roads and I can challenge it back. Very costly, but I could. I see him, so I'm wondering if he is going to challenge me. He does not. I get a veteran swordsman, which is actually not too bad because that's going to help since he's close by. I take it, and I really want to get village, or I want to get vision as soon as possible. So I go take the explorer, see an open village, see another one of his cities, and I'm assuming this is his capital and that he misses 2 close cities. I don't think you can get this, so I'll just go here. Let's see he went for like a ruins over here, and now we can take the village. But it doesn't look like it. He captures, which I don't think was smart, because he knows that I could, like, I'm over here, so not sure if that was the right move. But yeah, I go and hit him, and continue to just maneuver. I have 6 cities, which means I can get Grand Bazaar on a small lakes map, which is kind of funny. Doesn't really happen very often in Polyseum, at least this early in the game, turn 8. But yeah, he's just attacking me. I'm just exploring, and I see another ruins, and yeah, I just connect everything, and I go for the giant Grand Bazaar. And yeah, then I have another monument to work with, which I placed there just for the extra gold, which I believe I just go and just continue developing my eco. And yeah, at this point in the game, like, I'm at turn 9, 23 stars per turn. He's at 4, 5, 10, 14 stars per turn. It's a huge difference right now. Like, I am completely dominating on eco. So he's just moving his guys, kind of positioning. I get trade, which is kind of a funny thing to get from ruins. I don't really need it. I was actually considering if I would do something like a sawmill right here, and then I can maybe like market. I don't know. I didn't really think about it too hard, because it's rarely goes to late game where you're gonna need to have markets and stuff. But I got climbing just so I can get access to those ruins, and over here, and just this vantage point is nice. Get a veteran. He's just kind of pressuring my swordsman, but my swordsman is really powerful, and I can pressure the city. Get a population, which is, oh my gosh, so good. Forestry is just a nice, easy giant. Yeah, just putting pressure. He can't unsiege this with all my units that I have up here. And just kind of positioning myself. He does some damage on my swordsman, but like, yeah, in reality, it's not a whole lot I can do. He actually manages to get my swordsman to 1. He was not expecting that to fall, I think. He was hoping that he would lose, or I would lose my swordsman there. Get a second giant. And I'm actually looking at getting onto the water here, because there seems to be a nice water space, and I can get my giant into a juggernaut and get over here, maybe capture the city. Because this is a bit inconvenient to access. I don't see his capital yet, but I do see that this is another one of the cities. So his capital is right here. Yeah, he's just still posturing a little bit, just trying to get some hits, but I don't think he really understands how powerful I am. I get into the water, I have sailing now, I'm just completely doing damage. Get the vision, I see he is not close to a giant, and I'm like, okay, probably only these 4 cities left versus my 7. Yeah, this is gonna be an easy conversion of a victory. And put my giant right here. If you look at him right now, like, he doesn't really see how powerful I am. Seeing this is kind of a surprise. He actually has a 5th city right here, which is, I guess, good for him. It's not gonna really affect things too much. I have a giant coming to the city, but he actually has a plan to giant push my giant out. And that, I was actually kind of worried about Houdini, so I wanted to make sure that my giant was able to go free, just in case he did giant push. But yeah, he's just kind of blocking, he's out of control, but to me that's just free kills. Gets the giant. He makes a guy in here, which I think is kind of dumb, because I'm just going to kill it anyway. I wouldn't train a guy personally. I have every lighthouse for this one, so I almost have Eye of God here. And I make another giant with a gate of power, just absolutely domination on the water here. I have a giant on land and 2 giants on the water. I capture, make sure that I can get out if need be. Yeah, kind of just doing some damage. And then, yeah, take care of those guys. And he can't Houdini me, he doesn't have the units for it, so that's good. Very awesome to see. Just getting a ton of riders just to help bolster our area right here. looking back, I probably should have just put a port here and get more access to the water, but it's like 3 a.m. at this point. He just spends a lot of stars to upgrade the city and get the giant. I should bring my guys over here. I'm just getting tons of damage. To almost take out half the giant's HP right off the bat. And yeah, he just resigns. Like, if you look at his point of angle, he sees this, and yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do. Him going fishing is just kind of dangerous. Not the smartest play. I don't think I would have went fishing here. I would have just focused on, if you start here, I mean, yeah, you kind of get unlucky. You naturally want to push this way to see if there's a village. Just looking right here. So bit unfortunate on his end, but ultimately, like, you should have just went riding in roads immediately instead of like waiting till later. But that's the end of game 3. Alrighty, this is the finals of the tournament, so I'm guaranteed 2nd place. This is against Vorse Ronan. He is an exceptional player. I've never versed him before, but he was ranked top 10 on Challenger mode, and I know that like the Ronan team on Poly Champions is a really, really good team. So I was definitely really excited for this match. Just to give you context, it's about 4 a.m. or 3:45 a.m. when this match starts. I'm really tired, and I don't want that to be the excuse for how I perform in this match. But I think you'll see maybe some misplays about how I go about this match, but yeah, let's get right into it. So I just go and upgrade lots of berries, which means I have like berries and forestry is just a giant, which is just sorry, not a giant, but like that, and just like one lighthouse or a road, like it's just easy giant right there. I see he's right there. He's really close. So he's right here. He's really close to me. I have to be aggressive now. Now, this is where I make a bit of a mistake. Well, actually, I guess not here yet, but I want to go and see if I can get him or find him real quick. Getting the lighthouse was nice, actually, because now I can go get the giant. But yeah, I go get him, get the meeting stars, see his capital, going for his other city, and I'm able to upgrade my capital here, which is great. Getting close to that giant. He can't see me yet, but now he knows that I'm right here at the borders and stuff. He also upgrades his capital. I get into the city, I hit him, and I'm just kind of like, I want to pressure him. I'm getting riding. I just want to get to him as fast as possible. He goes archery, and he's going to play defensive. Now, this is, I think, you can call it my mistake, but also just, like, I'm not used to archery in broader polyseum, especially on lakes. Like, I usually go riding in roads, and that usually is good enough. And most of my losses have just been, like, bad spawns or just, I don't know, something along those lines. So I see archery, I'm thinking, okay, I'm not used to this yet. Archery is definitely a move to go for here. I can totally see it. So I'm thinking, okay, let's see what we can do here. If I can get my giant out quickly, I can be uber aggressive, and I may be able to get him before he can prepare. The archers really stack up. I'm just getting riding so I can maybe try to get a siege. But now he has 2 archers, which means he'll be able to unsiege really easily. And bit of a misplay on my end. Did not see the defense bonus. But I should have known because archery. But yeah, he has 3 archers now, and he has got his 3rd city. I can't really upgrade the city, which is kind of unfortunate. I got forestry, because now I can push the giant. I literally chop all the forests, which I do because I just want to push as fast as possible. Turn 8 giant, not too shabby, or actually turn 7 giant. So yeah, not too shabby. He's getting aggressive again. The only way for me to take out that warriors with that. At this point in the game, I'm thinking I've kind of lost my advantage here. So I don't want to push in just yet. But he sees that I'm kind of preparing. But I get roads just to do some damage on these archers. That was a mistake. I should have went and pressured a different way. But now I'm able to get my giant in there. And the reason why I'm like, oh, I'm scared, because now he can probably just giant push me by upgrading this city. So at this point I'm thinking, shoot, I think I lost. Because if I put my giant in here, she's just gonna giant push me out, which is not gonna be good. But I get another giant, which is nice. He upgrades. He actually doesn't take back the city. So I actually get the city, which I'm really surprised about, because now at this point I'm thinking, oh, I'm like up in points by a lot. I'm gonna about to get the killer monument. I have 2 giants, he only has 1. He doesn't have archery and a vet swordsman, that's okay. I can actually win this game now. And I can go and get a giant here if I play my cards right. So he gets a second giant. He's just drilling down, gets the defense bonus with the sword. I get population, so I can actually get a 3rd giant in my capital with the monument. But I don't do that because I want to go and preserve the giant for here. And I decided to play his game and get archery because his giants are coming forward. I need to play more defensive. Alright, so in the village, great to see. Just kind of just eye on siege, no problem. I'm just trying to get rid of his. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have roaded here. I thought maybe I can sneak in to get this archer, but I couldn't. Bit of a mistake on my end. And then I see he gets knights, and I'm thinking, okay, he didn't get an explorer here or here. This is what he sees right now, and he sees that because we'll leave up this explorer. So right now I'm thinking, oh shoot, like he either sees me and is gonna just absolutely wreck me, or maybe I can get away. So and stop the knight. I unsiege, and I'll put myself kind of vulnerable, and I didn't separate my units enough, which is a mistake. I should have removed this knight, should have moved this warrior. I didn't think he would be able to get through. Turns out, he didn't do it yet. Okay, it's not this turn. But judging by how I said that, you can probably figure out what's going to happen. Just unsieging. Put a guy here. And what I should have done is move a little bit differently. I should have moved this guy out of the way. Or like move my giants a little bit differently here. I get another giant. And like I'm thinking, okay, I'm fine, right? Like he can't go through because of the zone of control. Which would have been true, except I didn't see how he can hit me like this. He goes this way, and he actually is able to go like this. Hit. And then I'm like, oh. And I get dinked. I don't have a monument left to push out. And, yeah, there's nothing I can do to unsiege. If I played that better, I might have been able to convert into a victory, because this is what he had. I had definitely way more to work with. He was making 14 stars a turn. I was making a lot more than that. I had the advantage for sure. And that was my fault. Like, I failed to see what I could have done there, and I lost that game. But since it's the finals, it's a best of 3, so I get to hop into another game here. This is, alright, so this is game 2 of the finals. This is, I get to start now, because it alternates. And let's just go right into it. Yeah, still my perspective. Alright. Interesting spawn. Just looking for the villages, like normal. Don't find my 3rd village, but that's okay. Just gonna explore, get org, get the explorer here, and I see him already. Again, really quickly. See this capital. Yeah, he's just exploring, doing exploring things, seeing my other village. Upgrade. He captures, and he goes for the workshop. Oh, now I decide, okay, I'm gonna play his game now. I'm gonna get archery. He gets archery too. So now I'm thinking, okay, now I'm thinking like a Ronin player. We're gonna go get archery. We're gonna go and see if this is gonna be what's gonna change the game here. Instead of getting riders and roads, we're gonna get archery instead. So, just gonna get some free value. And don't need the explorer. I believe he gets. Actually, let's go see what he gets. I haven't checked this yet. I'm assuming he gets population. No, he gets the explorer. So the explorer allows him to see everything right here. Sees my 3 cities. Yeah, really good on his end to grab that. Anyway, we have pretty similar vision, actually. Just bring my archers up. Capture. He's just doing the same thing, just getting value. He's bringing his archers together. Yeah, just doing what I can. Forestry. Forestry is a good tech to have. And I'm thinking sawmills might actually be the move, because I can maybe get a giant here with sawmills. Yeah, he's just attacking me. He gets an archer in there. Upgrade. Upgrade here. And yeah, at this point I'm thinking, okay, I think I might need to start looking at the water, because the water might be the play for convert this into a victory. He upgrades his capital again. He can get a giant soon because he has the berries right here. Just landing some kills. You get mathematics. He gets his giant. So a little scary. Get population, which is I guess what I needed. I don't need math. I don't need to place a sawmill, so that's good. And yeah, he's kind of winning the archer thing right now, but in the long run, it's not gonna be a huge difference maker. I just go and get 2 giants. Yeah, I can explore because I want to go get the lighthouse and I want to go see what's over here. And now, yeah, I see his other city. I get really good vision. And yeah, from here it's just some fairly standard gameplay, not much to say. Just playing Polytopia. That sword, get sailing. Terrible sailboat decision by me. But getting my giants up, and he sees my giants coming forward, and I think decides to go turtle mode. Because I think he's going to start, yeah, he gets catapults. So I see his catapults incoming, and I don't want to get my giants to get destroyed by archers. Yep, we're just continuing to advance here. He captures that city, which is a very important city for him. Stops me from capturing this village. Get resources, which is nice, except that I'm a bit confused on what to use my resources for here, my stars. I don't know how to convert this into a victory for me. So I'm going to speed up a little bit. I'm going to link to replay this game in the description or in a pinned comment, but we kind of just play for a little while, and eventually I get into the water here. I get knights. He sees that I get knights, and he is slowly just kind of pushing on the water, and that seems to be what the decision maker is here. It's like he's going in the water, and I'm not really pushing enough on the water. And at this point, like, it's super early in the morning. It's like around almost 5 o'clock. I'm just super tired, and I know I can't convert this to a victory. He's a much better player than I am. I get a little nice chain right here. So that's great to see. But ultimately, there's not a whole lot I can do, and he starts to get battleships or bombers. And at this point, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of over. Like, he has control of the water. I can do a whole lot. Knights are not going to be super effective, and I resigned right here. Even though I wasn't tired, I wasn't going to win this game, but he played exceptionally well, and yeah, props to him. One day I hope I can play like that, play at that kind of level, but that is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.